In this episode of Fuck It, We'll Do It Live, we're playing Fatal Fury for the Neo Geo AES, my favorite fighting game for the system. Now, I haven't played all the fighting games. I hear Garou, Mark of the Wolves, and King of Fighters 98 are among the best fighting games on the system, but right now this one's my favorite, mainly because consistency. Like, for example, the throws are consistent, unlike in Street Fighter where the hard punch is what throws the enemy, but instead it accidentally, inconsistently does a hard punch instead of a throw, and that fucks you up, unlike here where it's dedicated to one button. And also, what else is consistent here is the enemy AI are input readers. Now, most people say that's a disadvantage, but here I'm going to show you how you can turn that disadvantage into an advantage, because here when they respond exactly the same way to a particular move that you do, so you can bait them to do what you want them to do and counterattack them. Alright, let's set this on up. Sync this on up. Alright, hitting the record button now. Alright. As you can see, we've got easy, normal, hard, and MVS. We're going to play this on hard, and we're going to 1 credit clear this. Now, the difficulties are, if you're wondering about the MVS, that's not the hardest, that's in between normal and hard. Originally I thought MVS meant you had infinite credits, but that's not the case here. Here you only get 4 credits. Although there are some games where you get infinite credits, but that's not dedicated to the MVS difficulty setting. Like Cyberlip, that's infinite credits. Was it the Super Spy also has infinite credits? But for the most part, most of these games only give you 4 credits to beat the game. Unless if you got the memory card, then you got 4 credits per level. So that's unique to the system. If you don't have the memory card, it's very hard to beat. But if you have the memory card, it becomes very easy to beat. Alright, let's get this started. Hit. See, there we go, I got the memory card in, but we're starting from the beginning. Alright, you can pick the first guy you want to fight. I picked the hardest guy to beat, so that way you don't hemorrhage your credits. Always start with the hardest guys. Other people say it's pointless to pick because you're going to fight them all anyway. Alright, start by punching the jousts. That from here. There we go, simple, very simple. See, when you punch, he input reads and he jousts back and forth, so you can bait him to do that, and that's the quickest way that I know of beating him. Joust twice, do a crack shoot, which is Terry's most powerful move. I'll put the list of how much power his moves does. Perfect. See, we can get double perfect. Also the levels that change weather between rounds. Back up a little bit. Bait him to do that. Joust, hit him. Go for the crack shoot. Then, there we go. Simple, double perfect. Input readers. Now you want to do the 2 joust to get his. If it goes past the N, he hulks out and he's much harder to beat. If that happens, you have to jump kick him. That's But what you want to do is move his health bar up to the N in Tung Fu Ru's name, and then do the crack shoot that goes past the the F in Fu. It's between his health. If his health goes between past the N and before the F, he hulks out. You don't want that, so you want his health to go past it. Here we go. Oh shit! Now this is pretty. Now he input reads your punches. He just stands still. So just very easy. Just punch him. Back up and punch him. Don't come to you. Punch. So he just stands still when he punches. He just stops. Not too difficult. Input readers. They're all input readers. Oh yeah, hold down A for that to speed up. Only A works. Now let him come to you. Punch. Oh, should block that. Also, if you notice, unlike Street Fighter, the blocking, if they do normals or they do nothing, they don't do any damage. Only specials can chip your health away. And also, when you block one of their moves, oh. No, not too difficult. Now, what the fuck was I saying about chipping? Lost my train of thought. Yeah, now this game's less. Oh yeah, when you block their attack, their hitbox disappears. So you can, even though they're like doing a jump kick, they still can't. Once you block it, they can't hit you. Then you can just walk right up to them, throw them, hit them, whatever. Alright, everybody reading the story between the lines. I'm not sure if you can see that. I guess this runs at 60 frames a second. You should be seeing a Hulk Hogan right there, blinking. That's the. It doesn't look like the Neo Geo has a transparency, so what they do is blinking to make it a pseudo-transparency. Also tells you the moves. So if you're not seeing Hulk Hogan, or if he's solid, it's not working because it says it's capturing it's capturing the 60 frames, but it's outputting to 30 frames. All right, now this guy back up. You want to jump kick him? Right, come here. Do kicks. Lure him to do his roll, then joust him. Joust him over there. Oh, fuck. There we go, not too hard. That's how you do it. Lure him to do his Blanca roll. Block, joust him back there. Now you can't choose when to joust. You can only chase him with one of the buttons, or just roll him by pressing up. That's the only things you can do between the two planes. It's a two-plane system. You can only follow up. The other games you could move at will. Fuck. Yeah, it's hard to do commentate and do on hard. Come on, do it. Come on, do it. Do it. There you go. Trapped me in the corner. Fuck. There we go, not too difficult. Alright, Richard Marr in the background. Such a fucking nothing character, it's hard to see. He blends into the background. Also, G-Mantle right there in the background. If you saw his drive up in the taxi cab, he used to be the mascot before Terry Bogard. So you'll see him pop up in these original games. He looks like Tuxedo Mask. Mike Tyson, or Lawrence Belrog. Now this one you'd be a little bit more aggressive jumping. Now you see when you do a jump attack he stops, so if you need space just do that. Yeah, there we go. He doesn't do anti-air attacks. Now this level doesn't have two planes, it just has ones. If you get knocked back you will just hit the crowd and they push you back in. Yeah, that Michael Backs is one of the few where you don't counter, you gotta be more aggressive. Now I said this is less about combos like Street Fighter, it's more about it's all about timing. One single attack to hit. So you don't have to worry about memorizing long-ass combos to win. Just get that one attack to hit. There we go, not too difficult. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What?
Ruin my life.
I'll beat geese easily with my skill and technique. Terry Bogard. I didn't know Bogard had a son. Alright, now the storyline to this is he killed Terry and Andy's father. 10 years ago they trained and now they're here in this tournament to kill geese. Come on, motherfucker! Alright, now you should be seeing Mr. Fucking T. I can get that, but not always. Now, I saw some guy get all three of them. He was doing like this cat claw bullshit, which I didn't try before this playthrough, which I was trying to do now. Quad-Jai low-rent Adon from Street Fighter 1. Start out with the crack shoot. There we go, now we got him. Now he drinks his whiskey. Now he's invincible right there. Wait for a sip and then go for this. Now, when he goes hulks out, when he goes drunk crazy, just stay down, turtle, and counter away from the hit, then punch him. Real bout in the background. Always start with a crack shoot, then get drunk. Fuck, I missed too close. Fuck. Yeah, see, very easy. Now, of course, some of these characters look like the Street Fighter characters because the guy who made the original Street Fighter later went to SNK Takashi Nishiyama and made this game. So with this, you want to make a better Street Fighter, and that's what became of this. Some other people did Street Fighter 2. I won't lose until I avenge my father's death. Who? I will never lose. Yes, sir. Yeah, the text goes fast. There's a story, but since it's an arcade game and it has to go fast, they want you to lose those cores quickly. Now this guy's very easy. Back up. Punch, and then he spits. He always does that every time, and then... Oh, I want to get a... Yeah, it seems the jousting works... I can get a perfect on him, but of course commentating, like I say, I can do two things at once. I can get double perfect. It's basically, oh yeah, G-Mantle in the background right there. You can see him in that bush or rock, wherever the fuck it is. Basically, just back up, punch for him to input read it, and he spits every time, like a Charmaden. See if we can... Oh my god, not coming out. I'm trying to do the power wave, but it ain't working that. Well, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Takes priority over his. Not registering. You gotta have the stick. It's best to have it forward of your lap, so because then the stick is too close to you. So when you're resting your hand, it's going forward towards the jump. So it's best to move the whole stick away from your body. Now it's better having an arcade cabinet because it's resting on this big thing where it doesn't fucking move around. It's too heavy to move. I'll beat you like your father 10 years ago. So yeah, you gotta have it really on the edge of your lap so you don't accidentally press forward. That's why I was having a hard time fucking doing his power wave. This one I never won. Fuck you. From the capture, he looks solid. I don't know how it's gonna end up on the final video. Billy Kane.
Bogard versus Billy Khan.
Alright, just turtle, crouch, and wait for him to throw his fucking stick. There we go. Now you can chip him, but you want to wait for him to get his stick thrown to him and just throw his ass to the curb. Rinse and repeat. To the curb. To the curb. Not too hard, not too hard. The only thing I gotta worry about is Geese. Now he's a little bit trickier. He might fuck up this run and I have to do it over again. This is my first attempt. We're going for 1 credit clear, no deaths. Perfect. Holy shit, we got a perfect off him. Come on, throw your little stick. Yeah, shit, you just gotta wait for him to throw his stick. It's a bow. Now we walk right up to him. Throws the ass to the curb, and rinse and repeat. Yeah, a lot of these characters have more invincibility on them, unlike a Street Fighter, like waking up, doing a shot right, there's like three frames of invincibility, but you wouldn't know that. So that's where one of the inconsistencies, well, it seems like inconsistencies in that game come from. It's like, why didn't I hurt him? Well, there's some of the frames that have invincibility. Well, here it's more obvious these enemies have invincibility, like when they're getting drunk, get hulking out, and what have you. So if you see me stopping and not hitting them, that's why. Yeah, I made it. I am the champion. The battle was so long. Was it also hard? King of Fighters in the background. The King of Fighters tournament he's fighting in. That's the subtitle to this game. Dude, Geese is calling you. Come with us. What? Geese? Holy cow. You disrupted my plan again. Damn it, I've been looking for you. I know. Now, fuck you. Stupid boy, how about man-to-man fight to this? I cannot lose. Now, this, always start going backwards and see what he does. Punch, lower that, jump kick, walk backwards. That's the key. Let him do his double. If he's close, then kick him. If he's far away, lower his double punch. If he's close, jump, kick him like that. There we go, not too difficult. Always back up, wait a second, see what it does. Sometimes he does a Retrovision, his fireball, without you luring him. So back up if you see him not doing anything, then feign a punch, then he'll input read do his Retrovision. That block the first one, jump over the second one, and jump kick him. Alright, see like that. You want to lure him, because then he's can't do his cheap fucking move. His cheap counter move. Right. All about spacing. Alright, he's close. Oh, that was a close one. Almost didn't block there. Come on, do it. Jump over, jump kick. Not too hard. One credit clear. No rounds defeated. On the hardest difficulty, you win. Bonus. Not too hard. I know people have trouble with this guy, but once you learn that the AIs are input readers, you know you can use that advantage to their disadvantage. Ever see that movie? What was it? Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. That same thing happened right there. On August 13th, 1992, Geese Howard dies in the hospital 3 hours later. Blah blah blah. Now, if you played it on MVS, it reads the internal clock, so it sets it to that date that you're playing on. But since they didn't figure anyone was going to be playing this past 1999, it stays in the 19th century. So that's why some people are confused. I first played this on the Switch, where it's the MVS version, so it said 1917. I was like, what the fuck? And this doesn't look like 1917. Also, this is one of my favorite songs in the game, but I'm gonna have to talk over it. I was like, what the fuck? So it looks like the 90s. Was this an alternate timeline? No, it's it takes place on wherever the clock is, like I said. But since it's the AES without a clock, so that's the official date in 1992. The game came out in 91 for the MVS. I believe it came out also in 91 for the AES. I guess they're planning ahead. So this is the more concrete date right here, since it never changes. That was one of the Y2K scares. They thought the computers wouldn't recognize past the year 1999, and everyone was afraid that the nukes would go off. But I wasn't too worried about the nukes going off, because we did a test in computer class back in school about that. We set one of the computers in bullshit up to 99. It recognized that it was 2000. So yeah. And plus everybody knew ahead of time about that bullshit. Of course, nukes weren't gonna shoot off, because unless we got a shitty government that doesn't fucking change the computers to be Y2K compliant and all that shit. But you never know. Yeah, I remember New Year's Day. I was watching Fatal Fury. I rented Fatal Fury. No, not Fatal Fury. Final Fantasy on VHS, which I still have the VHS. I don't think it's been to DVD, put to DVD yet, so there you have it. Yeah, the anime Final Fantasy. It's based on Final Fantasy V. I was watching that. It says the ball drop. Oh, and if you don't lose a round, you get this little special ending, extra ending. Not too special, but it's not like fighting a Kuma or something like on Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Duck King. Is that a pun? Richard Meyer. Michael Max, Low Rent Belrog. Kung Furu, Master Roshi. See, there's some Hulk out right there, which we didn't see, which I don't want him to do. You gotta go past that point of his life bar. That's another thing. This is more like Punch-Out than Street Fighter. It's all about learning the enemy's patterns. It's not just learn a combo and rinse and repeat for every single character there is. That's why I like this one. One of the reasons I like it. He's Howard. Is his name spelt wrong there? It's not supposed to be with an A or an E. I gotta check that. There's a lot of English on these old SNK games. Now I gotta write my name. So you know it was me playing S, Silver, Wings, 21. If it says SW1, that's Shawn Wayans. As you can see, all twos I beat this without losing a round, not a match. Also match, both rounds in the match. Fatal Fury. Alright, I'll show the introductions. I was Gmailed right there in the taxi. People were like, what the fuck is that? That's the original mascot before Terry Bogard became the mascot. Fatal Fury. King of Fighters, 1991. And that's Fatal Fury 1 for the Neo Geo AES, my favorite fighting game so far for the Neo Geo AES. And I'll see you guys next video.